Jesus is the object of our faith. It does you no good to say, and I love this, and I've used this example before, but anytime there's a tornado in the South, they always go to a trailer park to interview somebody. They just do. And growing up as a kid, I thought tornadoes were attracted to trailer parks. But they go and they find somebody, and they find a woman whose trailer had been utterly destroyed. Her little dog Toto's fine, and she says she just doesn't know how she's gonna rebuild or whatever, but she's gonna be fine because she has faith. I have great faith. Now, whether she tells anything else or not, they don't ever show it on the news. But faith in what? Faith by itself means nothing. You can have faith the size of a ship, but if it's in something that's not worthy of faith, it means nothing. The reason why you can have faith the size of a mustard seed and move a mountain is because the object of that faith is Jesus. It must be faith in Jesus. Jesus as He is, not as you want Him to be, not my Jesus. Some of you have said this, some of you have heard other people say this. Well, my Jesus wouldn't. Well, back up. There isn't your Jesus and my Jesus and somebody else's Jesus. There's only the Jesus. And we can know about the Jesus when we read His Word. And it tells us about the Jesus and what He said and what He requires and who He is and what He did and what He will do. And He must be the object of your faith. It is only He who can save you. It is He who created you, and it is He who will one day judge you if you don't put your faith in Him now. So Jesus is the object of our faith, but also, and I love this, Jesus is the ultimate example in living our faith out. It wasn't enough that God called us to faithfulness to believe Him and trust Him. He said, I'm going to become one of them, and I'm going to pay the penalty for them, but I'm also going to live in front of them how a faithful servant lives, how you put your trust in me. And He showed us. Jesus, though He was God, did not consider equality with God something to be grasped, but rather, taking the form of a servant, He became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. Jesus lived a life of perfect dependence on and obedience to His Father. It's an example for me and you. You want to know how to live in a way that pleases God? You look at Jesus.